Hello everyone, I am Revathi, teacher educator of B.Ed College of Education. In this video, I will explain about the learning disability and its types. This topic is very important in our B.Ed curriculum. At first, we should learn about the meaning of learning disability. Learning disabilities are lifelong and it can't be cured. Learning disabilities are due to genetic and or neurobiological factors that affects or alters brain functioning in a manner which affects one or more processes related to learning of human being. These are the various kinds of learning disabilities. First one is dyslexia, second one is dysgraphia, third one is dyscalculia, and fourth one is dyspraxia. Let us see in one by one. First one is dyslexia. Dyslexia is a chronic problem with reading. The people affected from dyslexia have a poor reading. It is a common learning difficulty affecting a large percentage of those identified as learning disabled. People with a learning difference like dyslexia may have a trouble with reading, writing, spelling, maths, and sometimes in music also. This is an example for the people who are affected from dyslexia. They don't know the difference between the letters like E, A, P, Q. They are writing in a reverse order. The signs and symptoms of dyslexia are they read very slowly and they experiences in decoding errors, especially with the order of letters. And they shows wide disparity between listening comprehension and reading comprehension of some text. And they has a trouble with spelling and they may have a difficulty with handwriting and they exhibits difficulty in recalling known words and they has a difficulty with written language. Second one is dysgraphia. The term dysgraphia is taken from the Greek word dys, means bad or difficult, and graphia means writing. Thus, dysgraphia literally means bad writing. The people affected from dysgraphia have a poor writing ability. It is also defined as a learning disability with impairment in written expression, that is, the inability to write. This is an example for the people who are affected from dysgraphia. They are very poor in their handwriting. It affects a person's handwriting ability and fine motor skills. A person with this specific learning disability may have problems including illegible handwriting, inconsistent spacing and poor spatial planning on paper, poor spelling and difficulty in composing writing as well as thinking and writing at the same time. The signs and symptoms of dysgraphia are they may have illegible printing and cursive writing and they shows inconsistencies in mixtures of print and cursive, upper and lower case letters or irregular sizes, shapes or slant of letters. And they have inconsistency in spacing between words and letters, exhibit strange wrist, body of or paper position. And they have a difficulty in pre-visualizing letter formation and they have a copying or writing and their copying or writing is very slow and they shows poor spatial planning on paper and they has cramped or unusual grip, may complain of sore hand and they has great difficulty in thinking and writing at the same time. Third one is dyscalculia, a specific learning disability that affects a person's ability to understand numbers and learn math concepts. Individuals with this type of LD learning disability may also have poor comprehension of math symbols and they may have struggle with memorizing and organizing numbers and they have a difficulty in telling time or have a trouble with counting. It affects a person's ability to understand numbers and learn math facts. This is an example of people who are affected from dyscalculia. They don't know the value of addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, etc. The signs and symptoms of dyscalculia people are they have a difficulty in understanding concepts of place value and quantity, number lines, positive and negative value, carrying and borrowing, and they have a difficulty in sequencing information or events, and they exhibit difficulty in using steps involved in math operations, and they show difficulty in understanding fractions, and it is a very challenge making change in handling money. in our day-to-day life, and displays difficulty in recognizing patterns when adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing. And they has a difficulty in understanding concepts related to time, such as days, weeks, months, seasons, quarters, etc. And they exhibits difficulty in organizing problems on the page, keeping numbers lined up, following through, and long division problems. Fourth one is dyspraxia. It is also called as developmental coordination disorder, shortly known as DCD. It is a lifelong condition and it can't be cured. DCD children find it difficulty in participation of everyday life skills like education, work, and employment. And they have also have a less functional disability, and they have a problems with time management, planning, and personal organization, and it may also affect an adult education and employment opportunity. The pupil affected from dyspraxia have a childish language and they have a less thinking ability. The pupil affected from dyspraxia holding their pens or pencils like this picture. Last one is dyspasia. It is a phonological disorder. The pupil affected from dyspasia have a difficulty in speech. Some children may find difficulty in pronouncing words, and they continue to display difficulty in hearing the words pronounced correctly, and also may not be able to reproduce the correct pronunciation of the same words. So these are the reasons for learning disabilities. First one is heredity. Heredity is one of the major reasons for learning disability, and second one is problems during pregnancy and during birth. It may be the main reason for learning disability. Third one is accidents after birth and malnutrition and poisons taken by food indirectly during pregnancy. So in the next class we will see about the new topic. Thank you.